going to be more than 13,000 glowing sun goddesses out there who are picking up our today's special. Look at these results. This is from TANLUXE, globally a #1 luxury self-tanning brand. You find them in all the biggest beauty stores, but here at HSN, we are family and they are bringing you something no one else has. A gorgeous, easy, no fuss, no gloves, no streaks, no mess, no smells. Easy way to get that glowing tan with the ultimate in hydration built in. This is a gorgeous body butter using decadent oils to hydrate your skin, keep it nourished, keep it looking and feeling healthy. And at the same time, you get this gradual, buildable, glowing tan with the coolest technology we're gonna tell you about that actually reacts to your own body to figure out the perfect tan for you. You're not choosing any shades here. You'll notice all of our before and afters are different skin tones. All of us hosts are different skin tones. I'm already pretty tan, but then when I used this beautiful butter, I get that perfect, gorgeous, golden, kind of perfected look to my skin tone, which is so simple to do. It took me literally about 30 seconds last night to do it. If you can put on a lotion or cream or body butter, you can do your own self-tanning at home. Now, it is a Today Special, which means it has to be a ridiculously good value. I wanna show you something because this is the usual 6.7 ounce size. This is a top seller, a big customer pick, very well loved here at HSN. This right now, per usual, is $36. If you were to pick it up right now, there it is on your screen, $36, customer pick, and as I mentioned, 6.7 ounces. Well, guess what we're gonna do? Something literally no one else in the world has available. We're gonna give you 2.5 times as much. This is a massive 16.9 ounce size with a really easy pump. That is $29.95 just today. While our supplies last, it is free shipping and handling right to your door. With Flex Pay, it's $9.98 to get home. As I mentioned, no shade to choose, no gloves needed, no smells, no streaks, nothing. Literally put it on and in a matter of hours, you start to see that perfect golden glow for your body start to form. You have 30 days to try it out. You do not need that much time to see just how glowing you can be. All of the hosts walking around today look like we just came back from vacation. And since none of us are doing that, how about we get that glow in the most simplest way possible? So scoop it up. We do have AutoShip available, which is really nice because you can customize how often you receive this and you get it at that Today Special price point. And you can cancel it anytime if you decide you want to, but having this massive size is perfect because this is head to toe hydration and a head to toe glow. I'm gonna welcome in a very special guest who you may recognize, Brett Chuckerman, many years here as a beloved HSN host, now with the TANLUXE team. Brett, it's so good to see you. I know how much you love these products because when you were here, you were constantly talking about it and loved it and used it personally. So it makes perfect sense and I'm so happy to see you here with our Today Special. Welcome in.
Well, thank you so much, Michelle. And I have to say you're glowing. You know, I think there's a lot of men and women out there. They want your natural skin tone. You've got olive and Mediterranean complexion to you, but when you add the butter onto your skin, you've got luminous olive tones, you've got radiant skin, and you've got that gorgeous, healthy, natural glow. Because TANLUXE is different. TANLUXE revolutionized the self-tan category because our founder, Mark Elric, he created triple tan technology, his very own molecule that gives you a natural radiant glow that reacts to your skin tone, that reacts to your own skin's melanin, so that Michelle's tan is different from mine, is different from Jan's, is different from yours at home.
Right.
So it really is this one-of-a-kind, unique, special glow. And you're right, Michelle. I discovered TANLUXE as an HSN host. I chose it for host pick. I started wearing it all the time because living in Florida, I was wearing SPF 50, but I do love me a great tan. So I was always on the hunt for the perfect product. Now, what's really exciting for us about the butter and this big giant size that we do exclusively for the HSN family is it's the easiest way to tan. You know, our custom self-tan drops, which is what put us on the map, you mix with your favorite moisturizer. Lots of people say, which moisturizer should I use? So Mark, our founder, said, you know what? I'm just gonna make the moisturizer and I'm gonna mix in our perfect triple tan technology. And when he made the butter, he used the perfect ingredients to hydrate the skin, firm the skin, and ensure the most even streak-free gorgeous tan. So what do you have inside it? You have cocoa butter and shea butter that hydrates, nourishes the skin, just feeds it after a hot day in the middle of summer after being out in the sun. Then he threw in raspberry seed oil, sunflower seed oil, and oat oil, which brightens the skin, actually firms the skin, and illuminates the skin instantly on contact. You know, Michelle, look, we've all had the bad experiences, right? Every one of us has had like the orange tan, the prom tan. But it means that you tried, right? It means you were trying to get a tan.
That's true. And what would happen? You'd have streaks. It would build up in the drier areas of your skin, which is why I love that this beautiful body butter is already built in for the best hydration. It wouldn't last long, or maybe you needed, like you got to lay the towel down, get the mitts, get right, and then you're just standing like this in your bathroom because you're waiting for things to dry, because heaven forbid you move or sit down or it happens to rain, everything drips off, you get it on your bed sheets. It was a huge mess, and it was way too obvious. And that is why TANLUXE has just taken over the world, because it's so simple to do, it's goof proof, and it looks completely natural no matter what skin tone you started out with. That's why I like that it's so buildable and it's easy, and you can do more or less every other day, maybe once a week, totally up to you. But when we show these before and afters, I mean, look, this is 2 days. It's trying it out and it's building to what you love. And I really think it's amazing that the founder, Mark, created a molecule. Who does that? To be able to react with your own skin and give you that perfect shade of tan.
Well, and you know, Michelle, the reason I fell in love with the brand is because, look, as a guy, I like a tan, but I never wanted to look like Snooki. I never wanted anybody to say, oh, he's one of those guys who uses fake tanner.
Sure.
What I love about TANLUXE is that it's natural radiance. It's gorgeous glow. It's your own perfect supercharged color. And the butter is the easiest way to do it. Michelle's right. You know, no mitt. No exfoliating 6 steps over, no worrying about not touching your clothes or not touching your sheets. We put all our models in white for a reason. And look at our gorgeous Jan and her transformation. You know, I met Jan when I was a host, and I can't wait to be there in person with her one day. And she lives in Florida. So her arm that's not been using the butter, it's got some sun exposure to it. I mean, it's got some color to it, but it isn't hydrated. It doesn't have an illuminating, gorgeous, radiant glow to it. It isn't nourished with shea butter and cocoa butter and raspberry seed oil. Look at the difference. One hand, you can see imperfections. You can see sun damage, but the TANLUXE arm is gorgeous. It's radiant.
Legs, Jan. Legs for days, my friend. It looks more muscular even. It's funny, the definition. This is why bodybuilders always want to be tan, right? It helps show definition. It helps blur imperfections.
And we always say, if you can't tone it, tan it. You can't get into the gym. You don't want to get on that bike. Just give it a little bit of a tan. And when you look at Jan's legs, you know, she has some minor imperfections. She has some veins that are showing. They're covered and forgiven with TANLUXE. You know, actually, Shannon Fox launched with us last night, and she blew my mind away with her before and after. We are talking about super pale, translucent legs. And listen, Michelle, as an avid shoe shopper myself, I can tell you, looking at Shannon's legs, those shoes are gorgeous, but they don't work so well with that pale leg. And they look Greek goddess gorgeous with tan. But the bottom line is, Michelle, most people, most tan triers, wouldn't necessarily wear those shoes with a fake tan on, because they'd be worried that it had pooled around their ankles or been imperfect around their toes. But because it's a butter, because it's all built in to a hydrating, beautiful moisturizer, you don't have to worry about any of those problems. It illuminates and radiates the skin and creates radiance on the skin instantly and immediately. And it is literally the easiest formula, the easiest application, and the stress-free, hassle-free way to gorgeous, glowing, naturally radiant and tan skin.
I wanted to show everyone, because I didn't put any on this, and I did this last night just before bed, just to also show that different skin tones can benefit as well. Because as you were mentioning, I'm Thai, I'm half Thai. So naturally, I get very dark in the sun. And so I still like to use it, and I do use it because I feel like it perfects my skin. And you can see a difference in the tone, especially on the hands in this lighting. I think it's really easy to see the difference, how it it just gives it that golden glow. It's subtle, it's not a fake tan look, and it really does perfect, especially on the legs or on your stomach or on the thighs, any areas you wanna kind of blur things out, and just, it almost gives it like a makeup look, yet it's yours to say. I mean, it will last. I can do this maybe once a week, once every week and a half. It's totally buildable. It's so easy to do. So I just wanted to show that, because I think whether you're the fairest of fair like Shannon Fox, and bless her heart, she was out here, she was showing off those legs. She was so excited about it. Or even into the darker skin tones. Even I know there are celebrities out there who are darker skin tones that they tan as well, because it helps to perfect the look of their skin. Everyone can use this. You don't choose a shade. Look, I mean, speaking to how many people can use it, this is so important. 98% of people who tried this regularly for 3 weeks, 98% said my skin is hydrated for up to 24 hours after I use it. It looks more luminous. I have a more even tone and texture. So it's not just the golden glow of a tan that you get, it's all the other beauty benefits that come along with it. Look at this one, Brett. This is it's so impressive. 95% of people said it's a natural looking color, my skin is more radiant, and it's streak free, which is one of the hardest things to achieve.
I think that's what's really incredible, right, Michelle, that it's actually skincare. It's self-tan meets skincare. We've all done the tan where you go, oh, my skin's gonna hate me for it, but I don't wanna be pale at that wedding. Now you actually can have hydrated, nourished skin. You know, we all talk about like, well, I had the day that I tanned, right? Well, now it doesn't have to be a science experiment. It doesn't have to be a 3-hour clear the bathroom, clear the house, stay away from the white sheets for hours.
Hope it doesn't rain. Yeah.
Right, because TANLUXE is different. TANLUXE has triple tan technology in it, our own one-of-a-kind molecule that reacts with your skin's own melanin, that reacts with your own skin tone to give you a natural, radiant look. And then we decided to make it even simpler. We're known for our custom self-tan drops.
Right.
And we always say, add it to your favorite moisturizer. Well, somebody said, put up or shut up, just make the moisturizer, get the science experiment step out of it. And Mark said, you know what? Not only can I make the formulation for you, mix the triple tan technology for you, but I can build a better moisturizer that will give you better, longer lasting tan. So he formulated his butter like a luxury butter, like what you expect from your premium top of the line body products. Right. It has shea butter and cocoa butter that feeds and hydrates and nourishes the skin in a way that the sun never is going to. And it has raspberry seed oil and sunflower seed oil and oat oil to firm the skin and to give it that gorgeous illumination and radiance on first and immediate application.
It smells so good. It has like a fruity, the raspberry seed oil, that definitely comes through for me. It smells like your favorite body butter would smell. And I know that with self-tanners especially, that's high on the concerns. Will it streak? And what does it smell like? And I've got to say, this gets an A+++ in both of those realms. And that's why it's such a huge favorite. In fact, the little 6.7 ounce size, this is a huge customer pick. We sell this day in and day out. It's a top seller for us. And this size is usually $36. So I would look at this and say, today's special, that's a great value, $29.95 today, considering the 6.7 ounce is $36. Well, guess what? That $29.95 is not for this 6 ounce size. It's actually for the 16.9 ounce jumbo size that is normally $90. So use it, true head to toe. Don't be afraid. Don't feel like you have to save it for just one time a week. This is meant to be used and enjoyed all summer long. It is $60 off the HSN price point today. Nobody else has this anywhere. 14,000 of them have already flown out the door. You don't choose a shade. You don't need gloves. You don't need the sun. You don't have to worry about damaging your skin, drying out your skin, because at its core, it's a beautiful, hydrating, nourishing body butter that also gradually gives you the perfect golden glow. No streaks, no smells, no fuss. Last night before I went to bed, I literally just put it on like a regular lotion, like I would normally do, all over the body in circular motions. Don't worry about those elbows and the knuckles and the ankles. To Brett's point, you're not exfoliating beforehand, none of that, because the perfect hydration is already mixed in the butter. It makes your tan last longer, it treats your skin better, it makes it go on more evenly, and it takes all of the guesswork out of using this. So if you wanna try it today, let us ship it to you for free. Do it on a flex payment. It'd be $9.98 to get home. In a matter of hours, that perfect golden glow starts to emerge. You have a full 30 days to try this out. If you're not happy, send it back, no questions asked. But there is a reason that TANLUXE is globally a top seller when it comes to luxury self-tanning. It's a smarter way to do it. Gone are those old school days of the orange, streaky, smelly mess that used to be self-tanning. Don't you agree, Brett?
Well, Michelle, I think the reason that we were able to revolutionize the category and reinvent the way you think about tan is because we are self-tan meets skincare. We've come to expect every serum that we buy to hydrate and firm and fight lines and wrinkles. We want all of our beauty products to be the smartphone of beauty products, right? So once upon a time, self-tan was just that. It was a guide color mousse. It was a synthetic dye or bronzer created in a lab that you'd put on the top of your skin, basically like makeup, and hope that it looked good and hope that it didn't come off on your clothes and deal with the fact that it wasn't great for your skin. What we have formulated for you is that amazing triple tan technology, no streaks, no smells, no transfer, no drama, that reacts to your own skin's melanin. And then we have combined it with the very best in body care and skincare. And Michelle, look, the world is not a normal place right now, right? Things are hard. Yeah. We're all stuck inside a lot, juggling our kids and homeschooling. Everything's kind of a little bit off. I don't know about you, but I personally, when I look in the mirror and I've got some glow and I've got a tan, I feel like I have a moment where I can kind of forget that the world's gone AWOL and feel like I have like a moment of sanity, a moment of reliving how I looked coming off a boat or after a weekend on the beach in Florida back on my days at HSN. That glow, I think, is one of the reasons why TANLUXE has had a massively popular season this year. And we're so glad to save the very, very best of what we offer for the HSN customer. You guys might not know this, but Mark actually started this global self-tanning revolution brand in the TV shopping world because he didn't want to throw his tanning product up on a shelf with all the others when we know what people assume that would be, right? Sticky, tacky, yucky, and transfers off. And Michelle, these before and afters, they speak to why I fell in love with this brand. As a guy, I wanted a tan, but I certainly didn't want to look like one of those guys who's fake tanning in orange. I didn't want to look like Mr. Hamilton. I wanted to look really natural and beautiful. And what I love about these models is that they're different skin tones, they're different skin types, and what you see is radiance and glow and healthy, vibrant, gorgeous color, not some synthetic dye created in a lab that you hope gives you the half effect of what a tan might be. It's your own skin's perfect radiant color.
They all have so much luminosity too. And what I really love about this butter versus I love all the TANLUXE items, but I think one of the things I really love about this one too is it is gradual and it is buildable. So you can really truly customize the look that you get. Just try it out, do it. If you wanna do it at night, you can. By the way, my sheets are all white. I did it right before bed. They were fine this morning. That's another thing people worry about. But try it once and see that glow that you get. Immediately you'll see it, but then after a couple hours go by and that perfect glow starts to form. And then you can do it again if you want to, do it again if you want to, but it's gradual and it's buildable. So I think that also takes some of the fear away people may have had in the old school days when you would do a self-tanner and cross your fingers and not know how orange you're going to be. This is not orange. This is golden glow, radiance, and luminosity. Even darker skin tones, you can see a difference.
And what I love too, Michelle, is when you say like when you do your tan, the thing about the butter is you don't have to do anything. You hydrate and moisturize your arms and your legs every day, every night, I hope, especially in the hot summer months. Just swap out your favorite Korres or Perlier or Beekman for an application of the Big Butter.
That's right.
Go back to Korres or Perlier the next night. Come back to the Big Butter a night or two later. You're not stripping your skin. You're not clogging your pores. You're still hydrating and nourishing with cocoa butter and shea butter. And we've just thrown in our one-of-a-kind revolutionary self-tanner for good measure because we are the experts in the industry. It's in there mixed perfectly proportionate. And that's why 100% of users said it was stress and hassle-free.
Right.
Self-tan, no orange, no pooling at the elbows, no worrying about the ankles, no mitt, no gloves, no problems. That was stress and hassle-free and actually hydrated the skin. I mean, one of Jan's arms is stuck in Minnesota and the other one is living her best life in Miami.
I know, look, Jan, I think you've even got
one
triceps on that tanned arm. I swear it helps you just appear more toned, you do. It really makes you look flawless. And I love that our own Shannon Fox at the launch at midnight said, look, I'm gonna show you guys my legs. I am Irish, I am pasty. These are her words. She was happy to share her with and without. That is, my jaw dropped to the ground when I saw that, Brett. I mean, it was amazing. And she's the fairest of fair. So everyone can use this product. I think you're really gonna love it, everyone. This is the jumbo size. No one has this. It's a $90 value normally. Today it is $29.95. Let us send it to you. It's free shipping and handling. Try it out. You have